Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Start Stitches. Hope you are all doing okay. Popped my video on sort of midweek last week for you of the test kit I did. But today's video is going to be on Alexandra Palace, Ali Pally, because I went to the knitting and stitching show today with two friends, and so I thought I would show you my haul. But what I'll do is I'll stop the video now and I'll put in the video, a couple of short videos that I did and photographs of today, and then I will talk you through what was there and what I'll show you what I got in my haul. So I will catch you in a second.
Do you want to do spots now?
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Hello, welcome back. So that was just a quick few snippets of today's show at Alexandra Palace. So I will show you what was purchased. So I haven't unpacked any of this since I got home, so I thought I'll unpack it with you. So we will go through. Obviously the Toft stand was there, so I'm just going to open the bags and see where we're at because it's kind of all a bit jumbled in. So firstly, I do have a Toft bag here. So this has got some yarn in, so I'll show you the colours that I've purchased, and we can have a guess as to what we've made. So we've got some black there, we have 3 amethysts, we have 2 cream, a yellow, and some oatmeal, 100 grams of oatmeal. So I can't hold all of these up, so let's hold one of each colour. So I've got all of these colours. Christmas themed. I've gone for the Nutcracker. I've been wanting to make the Nutcracker for a while in the colours that Toft had originally planned him in. So I did treat myself to that. So I'm waiting for the pattern to come into my Toft area. So I got that in a Toft tote bag. I think that was £60 altogether for that. Try and remember the prices correctly. I also purchased, not quite crochet, this one you'll see in a second from the company, but they had this as a postcard. I very much like that. I like pandas, so that was a good postcard. But I've got this cross stitch kit which says, "Oh crab, it's Monday." I did actually purchase 2 kits, so this is a smaller one. I think it's sort of like this sort of size, because you can see, well, that sort of size is, you know what I mean. It doesn't say on the outside. But I also ordered another one which the lady's going to post to me, because I saw it there on the first walk round, and then by the time I went back to buy it, it was gone. And it was called Boo Bees, so it's BOOBEES. So it is Scary Halloween Bees that glowed in the dark. So these are from somebody called Crafty Smith. So she had some really nice kits, postcards, not stitch marker keepers, needle minders, if that's what you call them. So yeah, a couple of cross stitch kits, and I haven't done cross stitch in a little while, so because this is small and you get everything including the frame, I thought, oh, something nice to sit and do. So that was that. Then I also purchased, excuse the rustling as I get this out of the bag, and you may have seen me do my gonk last year. I have a gingerbread, a massive Noel gingerbread. I'm hoping everything's in here because this was the only one left. They had sold out of a lot of their Christmas ones. They just had, if I show you on the back, the green gonk left and some reindeer on the end here. I did find one snowman, but I really wanted the robin, but I couldn't find that. But this really reminds me of the gingerbread in Shrek. So yeah, I assume everything's in there. Let's open and have a quick look. This was literally the last one on the side, and I said to them, is that for anybody? And they were like, no, this could be yours. Yeah, well, it's got wool and it's got stuffing and it's got pattern, so I was just a bit worried it was there because somebody had noticed there was something wrong with it, or it was reserved for someone, but no, it's all mine. So always worth an ask. They were doing, again, like they did last year for me, you could order at show price, and they would post it out to you. But yeah, I thought I'd get the gingerbread. So that's that. Next, now we have a Toft bag here, Halloweeny bag. So that might suggest to you what I've purchased, because you only got this Halloween bag if you purchase something Halloweeny. But I'm probably going to have to show you that at the end, because I think that's right in the bottom. Because I filled the bag up since with more goodies. So we went to see the lovely ladies at Weekoo Yarns. So we saw Lydia and Hannah, and the twins were there. So yes, they were very much juggling in Hansville, but it was lovely to see them both. And the last time we saw the girls, the twins were in Mummy's belly. So yes, so I purchased Autumn Celebration, this one's called. Slightly out of my sort of normal colour palette, but I really liked that one. You see there? Then I purchased Sister Twist. Now this, unlike me, is in Aran, because I really liked the colour and I thought I wanted to try either some socks in Aran or a hat or some mittens, and Aran weight is just a bit, I think it'll work up a bit better. So Sister Twist, which I assume is a bit of a culmination of the girls' favourite colours maybe. Then I also purchased from them Aburi, sorry, not Aburumi, that's like Arigurumi, Aburi Botanical. That was, the other one was the only Aran I purchased. These rest of the DK, because I thought this would be really nice for a Toft flower monster, the greens, and it's got some slight browns in there, but I thought that would be quite nice. Very super soft. And then the last one I purchased was from their little bargain bucket, but I did get this on dyed to order from them before, and it's shells, because obviously me, shells. So I got another one of those. So I think I might actually have 3 of those now, so that might be good for me for a jumper to go with my Blissful Beach. So that was in, yeah, that was only £14 each, so that was in the bargain bucket. So that was that. Weekoo. Now the next one, these have got out of order, so let me show you. So these, I have already opened these because me and one of the other girls got these blind bags from Yarn for the Soul. So these were only £10 each. So I got DK obviously in both. She got Aran. So I will show you the ones that I have got in my blind bags. So So firstly, I have here Going Grey, it's called. So this is Exmoor Blueface and Blueface Leicester and Merino. I don't normally go for like the actual blue-faced or polwarth or anything like that because I can be allergic. But I thought, well, if I'm making an animal, this should be okay once I opened it. But it doesn't feel scratchy for me, and that's what I struggle with. There's a fibrous sort of, but we'll see. We'll see. And it's just a grey colour, so that can go with obviously anything if I want to make it. Not something I'd normally pick, but again, it was a blind bag. So yeah, quite like that one. Good for having a contrast colour. And then my other blind bag, which I am super pleased with, is this one is called Purple Heart. So this is purples and some undyed or cream there, all the different tonal colours. And these were, they've got, well, this one's got a price still on it of £17. So these were £10 each. So I thought that was really good, and for you to get a blind bag and surprise and have something that you wouldn't normally pick for yourself, which we all know my sorts of colours that I go for, my turquoises, my purples, my pinks. So it's nice to, although obviously purple in this, that was fluke, it was all done by blind bag. So yeah, those two. Then I found a new company that I haven't seen before called Fiddle Yarns, and I think they're from Aberdeenshire, I think I heard the lady say. Scotland. I know that's a broad term, apologies to Fiddle Yarns, I'm pretty sure she said Aberdeen. So I got two double knit sparkle. I don't know if this is going to show you, so let me try and let it focus and see if you can see the sparkle in there if I move it slightly. So that's a turquoisey blue one. Oh, this says Bayview. Oh yeah, they have got names. I wasn't sure if they've got names. So this is Bayview, this turquoisey blue. And then I got this sort of, it looks more blue in this light, but it's actually, I think, more of a purple. This is Hive Point, it's called. You can see that. If I hold it close enough and it'll focus, you can hopefully see the sparkle through that. Really pretty. Super, super soft as well, because obviously it's merino nylon. Yeah, these were only £15 each. For sparkle hand dye, that's a really good value for money. You normally pay upwards of £18, £19 for sparkle hand dye. So yeah, really pleased I found Fiddle Yarns. I'm going to be looking them up online. That was that. And then, yes, lastly is my Toft bag. So I went for a full-size witch. Pattern obviously will be uploaded to my Toft area. I kind of stuck generally with the Toft colours, so I've gone for charcoal for the witchy hat dress, lime green for witchy's face and hands, etc. And then I decided to go for a violet for her hair. I thought, well, you know, something a bit different. I think they've got her with grey hair, but I fancied getting something different. And we did manage to see some, not new staff, but staff that we don't normally get to see at shows today. So we were lucky enough to get some patches. So I managed to get Liz the Dodo that I've been after since last year's Ali Pally, because I was given the choice, and I say stupidly picked Tash, and then no disrespect, and she knows, I said this to her today, I was like, I didn't realise you were at all the shows. I said, so I picked Tash because hers was new last year, her sloth, not realising that Liz very rarely gets to go to the shows. So had a chat with Liz today and managed to get a Liz patch. Been after her for so long, well, a lot, over a year. And then Yantra, who is Toft's photographer, was there. It's really lovely to meet her because I love all her photographic work with Toft. And managed to get a Yantra patch. That's brand new this week at Ali Pally. So, and they were really kind. They weren't sort of being overly limiting on patches. I only needed these two, so I didn't want to be greedy. These were just the two because I had, Rachel was there, which I've got, Tash, Kerry, Jess, who I've also got. So yeah, really pleased to get these two to complete my collection apart from trophies. So that was my stash from today. So I am conscious I'm running out of battery on here, so I will show you quickly. I did have a delivery today from Toft, which was my order I did in the week. So let me show you. I wanted to order it to Ali Pali, but I was too late. So this is their new butterfly kits. So they have released 3. There's Oberon, Rosalind, oh, what's the third one? Can't remember. I'm so awful. I'll post it in the comments. Yeah. I went for Rosalind. So that's the new one, and this is for a charity donation to go to mental health charities. So that arrived today, which also includes a Metamorphosis butterfly patch. Love that also. There's one of these in every box at the moment while stocks last. So yeah, that's really cute. And let me open it quick. There is the special sage green, which Toft haven't released on general release yet, and I'm not sure if this is going to show you very well. It looks more grey. Yeah, I'm not too sure that's coming up very well, but this is the new sage green. Very, very pale pastel green. So yeah, looking forward to making that one. Another patch. And I did also order a mini witch from Toft in this order. So I did get a Halloween tote bag. I did offer my Halloween tote bag to Tash today because I was like, do you want one? Because she said, I really want a bag, but I think she was purchasing something for herself anyway. Because obviously they make all these up for customers, and if there's none left, they make sure that all the customers get them, which is really nice. But I made a bit of an error. So I ordered the colours for my mini witch, and I think I was doing it quickly and a bit half asleep. So I've got amethyst for the hair, and I've got lime for her skin. I was meant to have ordered charcoal for her dress, but I seem to have accidentally ordered steel. It's definitely my mistake because it's on my delivery packing slip. I don't quite know what I did there. I may have got confused with what I was ordering. But I think I might have enough charcoal out of what I've bought today. I'll make the full size one first and then see. And I've probably got charcoal upstairs, so I'm not going to run out. But that all came today. So it's a bit of a haul. Bit of a whiz through really super duper quick for you because conscious I've hardly got any battery left on the camera. But yes, so nice lot of Toft goodies, some nice patches, some lovely hand dye yarn from some indie hand dyers, and some I've seen before, obviously Wiku, and yarn for the soul. That's it, I'm knackered. It took us 2 hours up there and probably about 2.5 on the way back. Traffic was okay on the way there most of the time, way back was a little busy. And the car park was rammed, so packed, because there were train strikes today. So literally as we got there at 10:15, we were right down the bottom on like a spare bit of road as you go out of Ali Pali. They probably didn't fit many more cars after us, so I don't quite know what happened if you'd have rocked up later, but yeah, pretty good haul I think. I'll link as much as I can in the comments for you in case you see anything you like. If there's anything I've whizzed through and you want to see it again in more detail, let me know. But I'm going to have a chill out now because I'm very tired. I was up very early this morning, long day. Probably done all my steps. I need to check my watch app. Siobhan's has an update tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock if I manage to get this on and you see it before you all go to bed. It's very Halloween-y themed. She's already done a preview on Instagram, which I haven't seen yet. Possibly not a good idea for me to go and look because I want to buy, but you know what I'm like. And that's about it really. Yeah, can't think of anything else. Still working on, I've been doing my Jack Skellington that I showed you last time. I need to get back to that because I need to finish him and do Sally. And then I would quite like to do my witch, one of my witches, so I've got her ready for Halloween. Should work up fairly quickly. So yes, as always, thank you for joining. Thanks to any new subscribers. It's lovely to have you here. You get used to my waffling. The rest will attest to that. And have a good week. And if anything interesting arrives, hopefully I will share it all with you. Take care. Have a good week. Thanks for watching. Bye.